We've got plenty of hardcore firepower. Core, get it? Here to buy some weaponry? The showroom is yours, my friend. Remember, what can I sell you? Wait till you add one of the... This stuff will... Plenty of You need firepower? You know where to find us.
Yes? I have never been one to shy. Very good.
I call this place... Every weapon comes without. All right, well, don't be a stranger.
This is some serious firepower.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Yeah, what? Is this important? Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. See that big yellow thing that's draped over almost the entire city? That's the grid. Besides looking like some sort of madman's modern art piece. Well, like I said, it's shut down. Look, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that things aren't... Why? Because I'm sick and tired. It's do or die time around here. I don't care if I'm allowed to or not. The conduction grid went online almost 75 years ago. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste. Unfortunately, no. One step above me is Ayumi Komiko. She's the COO of the company. And then... No, of course not. We still produce smaller power systems. Genodyne needs to come out with something spectacular to put us back on... You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayu, administrator... I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about... I can give you 117 If Genodyne goes completely under, how... My position puts me in charge of the welfare of our personnel. Isn't it obvious? Administrator Bayu clearly leaned on Ms. Komiko to get his brother. Of course there are. But so far, look, I'm running out of options. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to. What do you think I should do? It describes my aggravation with how badly Brayson Bayu is running the Research and Development Division. I'm also including a list of all the failed experiments he's greenlit, and how much they've cost Genodyne, I'm praying someone as financially successful as Administrator Bayou. You know what? You're absolutely right. Hey, look, thanks for... If there's anything else you need... That's an excellent question. The conduction grid is only effective in lightning-rich environments. Genodyne has always hoped to adapt the grid's absorption. The span above the city is outfitted with... When a lightning discharge hits the span, the energy is then transferred through a series of polyphasic capacitors. At this point, the energy is clean, and it gets stored in massive... Genodyne was founded in 2230, working from her facility in Neon. That was Genodyne's... It was great speaking with you.
If you want to talk, you'll have to schedule an appointment.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
You're under arrest! We've got a live one here! Neon secure...
Drop! No! I will not help you hurt people! Why would you...
Oh no! Dad!
I do it! This isn't worth it! Got you now!
I will not aid you in this. Discuss.
They killed an officer! I'm hit! This is pointless!
Make it. How could you do that?
If you'll excuse me, I have a deadline to meet.
The way things are looking at Genodyne, might be time to polish up my resume.
James Newell better watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
Hi there. What can I do for you? Welcome to Xenofresh. The Free Star Collective has given Xenofresh Fisheries the sole... If you care to sample some yourself, we have it for sale. Although Aurora is our flagship Xenofresh is the best. The pay is good, the hours are respectable, and we're fortunate that Administrator Bayou... Oh, try not to disturb Miss Grath. She's a busy woman.
Is this really necessary? I have to be somewhere important.
You're not a plate of croissants. Croissants. I had commissioned a special order. It's called sarcasm. Read the... If you aren't delivering the food that I ordered, that foolish girl up front must have allowed you back here. Look, I'm really quite busy. My name's Libby Grubb. And since I answer directly to Administrator Bayou, I hope you aren't here to cause it. The last thing I need right now are more... Everything under the sun, from unfair business practices to report. We're the #1 most successful corporation on Neon, so everyone's looking for a free handout or a tiny piece of the massive success. Well, I'll tell you the same thing I tell them before I have them escorted out. I have 100 things to do, and you're number 101 on my list, so if you'll excuse me.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
Are you supposed to be here? Sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
What? I'm working here.
You have a question, you can chat with the receptionist all you want. Welcome to Slayton Aerospace.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid we aren't taking appointments right now.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Slayton sure takes his security seriously. I don't know whether to feel safe or nervous.
Get out now. There a problem?
Not paid to talk.
This place ain't for the likes of
Yeah.
You go. You have a question, you can chat with the receptionist all you want. Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
This is a private office.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
Just leave, okay? This is a private office.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. There a problem?
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
Your company send you out here too? I don't see the point of face-to-face meetings with component vendors.
Not paid to talk.
Hello.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Hey, you wanna dance?
Hey there. Feel like it? Can I get you something to drink? The Astra Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. Private meetings are usually held in the floor above. Just use the elevators. I'm afraid that would be a serious fire hazard. And I think it's only fair to warn you that the network security on our doors is state-of-the-art. Then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. Mr. Stroud is coming to the Astral Lounge. Now that is interesting. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you, if you were still interested. Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. We do hope your meeting goes to your satisfaction. Come back soon.
This Aurora stuff, it's blowing my mind.
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
You don't want to pick a fight with me.
Advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
So, how are you feeling, Barrett?
The same as I was a few moments before you asked. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm worried about you. That time you spent as a prisoner with those pirates, it couldn't have been easy.
Honestly, it wasn't as bad as you picture. Don't get me wrong, they weren't exactly having me over for dinner. But I wasn't being tortured either.
Okay. I'll trust that you're telling me the truth. But if you ever need to talk, I'm always available.
I appreciate that. And who knows, maybe I'll take you up on that one day.
Yes? That is all? Very well.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. Hi.
You've got something for me?
You should see some of the ships we're getting. Like their own decorating their ships.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Hope you're finding everything you need. If it belongs on your ship, then I'm... Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for shopping at Gemma's.
Find comfort in the idea that the odds of something killing us here are at an all-time low.
There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on this. If you don't see what you want, feel free. Oh, please, take a... Thanks for coming in.
Yes, you need... I keep... Is that... I am glad to be back. It will be good to have a moment to relax. Did you need something? A good team always. Ah, yes, we are done. I tried Aurora once. I did not enjoy the experience.
Application today to become part of the most advanced technology
There is little question that religion has some influence here in Neon. I wonder how Mr. Lane feels about that.
Ryujin has plenty of enemies. It's no wonder they're so concerned with security.
I don't know why they have so many of us patrolling. Only an idiot would break into Ryujin Tower.
Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin industry. We're the largest corporation in the Freestar Collective. We deal in everything from... we're best known for our NeuroAmp technology. If you're curious about it, we have a selection on display at the Ryujin. Is there anything else I can help you with? The public can visit our Tayo, Tranquility, and drone sales offices upstairs. All are worth visiting. The tower also serves as Ryujin's corporate headquarters and is home to our research and development team, but unfortunately, those areas are restricted. Ah, yes. You'll find it just to my right. And don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industry store in the back of the lobby before you leave. No visit to Ryujin Tower is complete without a look at Advanced Technology Corporation in the settled systems.
Huh, I should check out the drone showroom while on break.
Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product store. NeuroAmps are Ryujin Industries' signature product. They're small pieces. Some of our best sellers can help with anything from Of course, they're That all depends on what you like to improve. The NeuroBoost can help you gain that confidence, and our NeuroTac series, Sure have. My NeuroAmp's the reason I got where I am. 6 months ago, I was barely motivated enough to hold a job scrubbing floors as a janitor at Ryujin Tower. But thanks to this nifty little thing, I feel more motivated. Plus, I haven't lost my keys once. Some people see, why don't you check out the shop? Custodian, IT support, security. I've worked. I'm sure they would have fired me ages ago if it weren't for Jupiter, the young lady at the front. She's the one who convinced me to try out a NeuroAmp. All of Ryujin Industries late. Take a look. I'm plenty of good stuff. Bye-bye. Welcome. I'm always stopping. Take care.
It must be great working here. I wonder if they give discounts.
Management says we have to keep an eye out for thieves. Neuroamps are in demand these days.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for a day without paperwork.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Any self-respecting corporation? What brings you to Ryujin? If I were you, I'd start with the Ryujin store. Don't be so surprised. Besides, here at Arbron, that's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal. Of course, the Nova series uses a... It's not so useful when it comes to critters, but if you need to buy... Well, I'd better be. I'm a Freestar Navy vet. Firearm expertise comes with the territory. Those days are behind me, though. Now I'm... Absolutely. Thanks for stopping by.
I have a big presentation later. I just have to take a break.
Welcome to Tranquility. I'm Delilah. Please, is this your first time visiting? Yep, that's right. Ryujin has its fingers in all sorts of... They don't have much to do with our day-to-day, though. As long as our It's a pretty impressive building, isn't it? Tech like that goes way over my head, but it's a... Feel free to stop by for a chat anytime. No, I'm not. I'm from a small farming settlement in a nearby system. Funnily enough, the farms my community maintains supply some of... I grew up watching the ships and traders come in from Neon, and wishing I could... I don't know, honestly. I never really wanted to be a farmer. Maybe I'll get lucky and Tranquility... Sometimes, yeah. I didn't know anyone. Not exactly. Everyone here is busy and stressed. I'm just happy to work for a company that puts smiles. That's probably for the best. Oh, Tranquility is the Settled Systems #1 tea brand. We have a tea for pretty much any occasion, in a variety of standard and unique blends. If you'd like more information, you should visit our... That's what I'm here for! I'm sure I have. Have a relaxing day.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
Ryujin has plenty of enemies. It's no wonder they're so concerned with security.
I feel so much safer with one of those drone security robots.
Yeah, and the kids are going to love it.
That salesperson was really nervous. I hope he got all our details right.
We'll find out soon enough. And I'm sure you made his day with the sale. Now let's stop by Tranquility on the way out.
Visiting Tranquility always cheers me up.
You can never have too much security these days. I just hope this robot gets delivered safe and sound.
Don't wander into any
First
restricted
lesson
areas.
for the kids will be that drone robots aren't toys.
I enjoy a great many foods and drinks. Tea has never been one of them.
So, what do you think? Is it true what they say? Oh, so you're a student of history. My apologies, I didn't introduce myself. I handle robot certs and acquisitions for Starfreight Logistics. But outside of the job, I'm just a fan of robots. So when I retired 15 years ago, I figured this... I mainly run tests to check things like load capacity, walking speed. Once the sale goes through, we integrate the... If the haulers don't abuse them and do regular maintenance, even the... We're a small interstellar shipping company, at least compared to the Hope techs of the... But what we lack in size... You think Ron Hope has someone like me making sure every bot he buys is a... I played professional bat ball, believe it or not. I was a utility infielder for my hometown. But then I messed up my knee trying to turn a 4.63 double play, and they say athletes die 2 deaths. But tinkering with robots has given... I'll be seeing you.
I'll rest easier knowing there's another set of eyes looking out for us.
I'd sure love to get a job here.
Hello, my name's Christine. What brings you in today? Tranquility is a fairly new addition to the Ryujin family. Being able to discuss our blends and processes face-to-face with... I can't blame you. I'm an avid tea drinker myself. If you'd like to learn more about how our teas are made, you should... And thanks for stopping by. I don't know too much about the history, only that I heard one of Ryujin's board of directors stumbled upon the... Next thing they knew, Sari's small family business... Oh no, we're just a satellite. Since we're a young addition to the corporate family, marketing and... So far, it's been really... I do, yes. Living in Neon is a dream come true for me. No, I'm not. I grew up in Aquila City. I always wanted to live near the ocean, so Volai Alpha seemed like the perfect place. Of course, back then I didn't realize the whole planet was ocean with zero sunshine. But there's just something about Neon, you know? This city flourishes against the odds, and that's what I love about it now. Oh, it certainly does. While Ryujin... I heard the CEO is big on morale and personal investment, so she promotes competitive wages, ample... Please come back and see us again soon.
I'm glad these bots come with extended warranties.
I got to meet Tranquility's blend master during my last visit here.
The woman who runs the front desk here is so nice.
There's nothing like the smell of lemon verbena.
If you need help with the blend, just ask. I'm responsible for monitoring our products.
I'm also the lucky soul who gets to come up with a new...
Are you looking to buy any tea today?
Oh, it is difficult to pick. Oh gosh.
Oh, well, our lemon tea is excellent for sore throats. My dog... I'd recommend our Sunray tea. She insists. I'd recommend our cam. Thanks for visiting. Hello there. I'm Nancy Ellicott. I want to say it's been 8 years or so. And good thing I did. Oh, goodness, no. Plus, with an environment like this... I am not surprised. My daughter, Jupiter, works at the front desk in the lobby, and my husband is an administrative assistant on the... Stop and say hello to Jupiter next time you're passing her desk, will you? Thanks for visiting Tranquility.
Got my eye on you.
This is easily the most relaxing job I've ever had.
Hello, welcome to the office.
I feel blessed to work in a place that makes me happy.
I'm sorry, but I don't have time to talk now. I'm preparing for a presentation.
Don't cause any trouble.
I start every day with a cup of our dynastic blend.
I can't recommend Tranquility's lemon tea highly enough.
I hope Tranquility has some job openings soon.
If I had the technical skills, I'd apply to Drone in a heartbeat.
My knee's been killing me. Dr. Manning over at Reliant tells me I'm fine. If this is fine,
I've never seen a drone robot perform less than perfectly.
Please be careful with the model robots. They're a little delicate. Hello there. Thanks for visiting the drone. Oh, by the way, I'm Bobby. Robert. Sorry, I should have introduced myself when you walked up. I'm still... yeah. Thanks for saying that. I'm new at this. I'm still... Anyway, take a look around the office if you want. It's open to... Oh, and, thank you for visiting Ryujin Tower. Enjoy your day. Robots. Mainly industrial model. Maybe you've seen our most popular line. We have models on display throughout the office. Feel free to... I hate to say. The rumor is the caps are just a marketing tactic. Catch attention. Yeah, I'll say. This wasn't even the job they hired me for. I was supposed to be working at Tranquility. It's just my luck that after I'd been in training for a measly 2 weeks, the office admin for Drone had to go and retire. It was totally unexpected. Apparently, he went up to the executive floor one day and never came back to his desk. We were... Oh, yeah. I used to be an office manager for my old job, but that position wasn't customer-facing. I applied for the admin assistant because the pay was almost just as good and be a hell of a lot less stress. Guess that plan backfired. Yeah, I do. I think he retired out of the blue after 10 years. That jerk didn't even write down his computer's password. IT was down here for hours the other day. You'd think something like that should only take a few minutes. No, not really. I mean, have you been to the... Everybody at Drone is so serious. Oh, really? Thanks for the vote of confidence. See you around.
Wouldn't you love to see how Drone makes its robots?
Genuine drone robot.
I have little use for robots, especially ones too small to carry supplies or serve as cover in combat.
around. How's your day going? Things been getting any easier for you?
Wow. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's going all right. IT fixed my computer yesterday, so I can actually get some work done.
That's great. Glad to hear. So, hey, if you ever want to grab a drink after work, I have a friend upstairs who can get us into the Astro Lounge.
Are you asking me out on a date?
Keep out of my way,
saying
and
no?
I'll keep out of yours.
No. I'm not, actually. That sounds great.
The engineering left for the new model is insane. I'm still surprised corporate allows visitors in here.
I'm always looking forward. Don't be a stranger.
Nothing suspicious over here.
I wish the people here were a bit more informative.
Woo, my kids would get a kick out of all these robots.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
The bosses don't appreciate how hard we all work down here.
No way I'm getting all this done by tonight.
I've got my eye on you.
I wonder what Miss Moran will come up with next.
Decisions.
By now? Or by next year?
Tayo always seemed more style than substance, but clearly it appeals to some.
Just 3 more pages.
Unless I miss my mark, someone is interested. Welcome to the office of the famed spacecraft engineer. Word of advice? Walk careful. It is tough for anyone to live up to her example. She pioneered some really things like seamless heat shielding with high-tech composites to destroy. She's an. We do core spacecraft engineering here. We're also supposed to be designing daring new things to get people revved up about our product. Instead, we focus on always being on the cutting edge. Dara would have us tilted to windmills forever. And the feeling of that? But there is no shame in going... Oh, dear Lord, don't let Dara hear you say that. Dara is taking a very hard look at thrusters. How they bold stuff, and I must... But it's so easy to lose her. It changes minute by minute. I push to be assigned, but the work... If you have your own ship, we're always... The Star Yards had negotiated a set price with the Trades Authority. Most contractors either represent my... But really, we don't care. Once you have the requested resources, we'll pay you the agreed fee and we'll send port. If you deliver the full amount... As a first-time contractor, I am required by law to let you know that every Star Yard offers the same terms. But obviously, depending on your cargo hold size, you may need to... So what we need is lead. The request is for a large quantity. Excellent. Let me see your... It doesn't appear you...
Yes. Welcome to the Tile R&D department. I am this close to tendering my resignation. The absolutely relentless requirement for features. You cannot rush brilliance. For their much vaunted competitive edge. And to what purpose? All the Star Yards are... Any innovation is reverse engineered in moments and available later that afternoon. Okay. Not literally. I'm being... Oh, sorry. Math, I understand. People, we're a bit on edge. What we do here is explore where poetry meets engineering, when we do it right. But the pain we go through to get there? Absolutely. Hope Tech ships are a little better than flying blocks, and Deimos, armed to the teeth, certainly, but when we are at our best, the math... Unless you're hiding a doctorate diploma in spacecraft engineering on your person, but I've already vented to a complete stranger enough. What? The fancy boy? He has barely learned his letters, and they assign him to me. All he cares about are cheap thrills. A more ergonomic pilot seat? Really? We are building the future here, not cheap meat for... In other offices, tackling different problems, we have a distributed model of development. Vern and I are working on core research. We're done then. Good.
What ship is the most me?
Right here is one of the best posts in Neon.
I cannot believe the new models.
Can you believe these guys?
What do you mean?
People go crazy over this Tayo stuff. I don't see it.
Look around. I mean, it's pretty amazing stuff.
Nah, just give me an old, reliable Hope Tech. Your grandkids could still be flying those.
That explains a lot about you.
If you're not here for a ship, best you move along. Tayo's not a bad beat.
Careful out there. Neon never sleeps.
You ready to change your life? People spend their whole lives dreaming, and I get to make that happen. Space should be more than just... It should be full of color. Tayo ships...
You fly a Tayo already, right?
Definitely. Flies like a dream, but it's a
Yes, that's me. Are you ready to make your dreams come true? The founders of Tayo were visionaries that looked at the stars. Neon has a life, a beat of its own. So they worked on making ships. Now Tayo. Prepare to... Tayo is literally fantastic. We've got something.
Everyone who's anyone has a Tayo.
Tayo is simply the best.
You fly.
I just...
But
Welcome to Ryujin Tower. Welcome. Please make yourself at home in the lobby. Our neuroamp development. What started out as most of the building is almost 3 years. I can't. I'm a legacy, so to speak. Both my parents work here. My dad helped me get this job after I finished an administrative training program. I do. It suits me. I like talking to people and watching the day-to-day. All right, please let me... Oh, neuroamps are... Aito Suzuki runs... He can tell you everything you'd like to... Have a nice day.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know. We're a general goods store, so we... Oh my, do I? You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making, a poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against deep... He runs Sieg Hart's Outfitters. It's right outside the spaceport terminal. If you ask me, he isn't such a terrible person. For protection, I assume. They apparently target certain business. We've been spared that indignity so far. It's a little group James formed, with some of the other I'd call it more of a support group. Because all... I'm not taking anyone's side. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably please don't tell Jane. It's just a feeling that I have. I'm sure he's paying off Neon security because he has no choice. I have no idea. Anytime the subject comes up, it turns into an argument. Frankly, he's so Oh no. I'd hate... It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. Oh, he'll be so upset for me telling you. James and I used to work on the Chasm Bass line at Xenofresh. I was a supervisor on the line, and when the alarm went up I find James inside a storage vat. Up to his I had to walk him to the showers, strip his work clothes, and hose him down. When he saw me standing there, after the shift ended, we went out for a Terra Brew and talked. A year later, Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man. Though lately When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong, paying off Neon. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all. Take your time. Have a good day.
I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I think they even knew what planet they were on.
They're just kids having fun, James.
Don't kid yourself, Rosa. Aurora isn't fun. It's a poison, and it needs to be taken off the streets.
James, please. It's not just the Aurora. It's Administrator Bayou. As long as he's in charge, the city will just get worse and worse.
If you have a moment, say hello to my wife, Rosa.
Now, James, I don't want you to get upset, but Administrator Bayou came by while you were out.
Oh, yeah? His Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants? What did he want?
He said he wanted to personally thank us for our contributions to the city and hopes for our continued support. I'm sorry.
Our contributions? Those taxes we pay are a sham, so he can line his ivory trade tower with another layer of gold. Makes me sick. Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Rosa Newell is my wife. Sieghart's Outfitters? Oh, come on. Well, normally I wouldn't go in for that sort of thing, but Sieghart's given me no choice. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe. By standing up to the lowlifes who come in here expecting me to just hand over all of my money, I refuse to be run out of business or be forced to pay protection. A lot of the merchants in Neon belong to a small merchants alliance. It's nothing formal. It's just a bunch of us getting together to air our grievances and watch each other's backs. Yeah, sure. If all you care about is yourself. Every payment Sigurd makes validates Neon Security's corruption. He's setting a bad precedent that many merchants are forced to follow. Anyway, sorry. I know I can get a little intense about these things. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around, I'm sure you'll find something you might want to buy. I'd say the majority of the guards are rotten, and the few who aren't simply take a paycheck and look the other way. They have Neon completely under their control. The Freestar Collective's own security doesn't even maintain a presence here. If it wasn't for the Freestar Rangers outpost, there wouldn't be a shred of justice in this entire city. I arrived in Neon almost, 20 years ago? After a few years, they moved me up to Kazanbas Process. She was my supervisor, but we hit it off right away. It wasn't long before we decided to quit Xenofresh. We've been in love. Sure, have a look. Oh, okay. Yes, of course. On behalf of Rosa and I, thank you. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. The first time I brought up the subject, we got into a huge argument. Sigurd said he had every intention of paying Neon Security. After that, I tried to speak to him a few times, but he's always been too busy to spend the time. It's obvious he has no intentions of talking to me anymore. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Information isn't usually free. I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much, but I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you. Hey there. Welcome to Newell's. Tell everyone you know about our store.
I'm trying to cut down on terror.
Better not be a waste of my time. Yeah? Buying? Alright, smartass, let's cut. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a... So, instead of wasting my time... Getting caught? By who? Neon... Look, let's stop playing games. We both... Well, first of all, the outpost in Neon is hardly anything to be worried about. They have, what, like 4 men cover... And even if one of them got, I don't know, suddenly ambitious and put the heat on us, one way is to leave an unattended cred stick on the counter. The other is to give Sayoka a call. Either way, it's business for us as usual. You got the money. Okay, sure. Seriously, check out one of the mission boards if you want to run cargo for us. And if running cargo's not your thing, then that's too bad. Yeah. Various employers post jobs to the mission boards for people like you. You'll find them in bars, usually near spaceports throughout the settled systems. You done here? Time to move on.
I cannot.
Soon.
Security scan complete. Threat level, medium. Enjoy your stay. Unlawful behavior will be met with lethal force. I'm sorry. Your inquiry is invalid for paint and... Frank Rennick is the proprietor of Neon Tech. Goodbye.
Yeah? What do you want? If you're here to buy, take a look around this. Oh, I don't know. I've survived on my store, my... If you don't like it, talk to Styx. See that giant model? And if I were you, I wouldn't get it. That's more like it. You know, I'm sick and tired of people coming. I mean, look at that graffiti they sprayed onto his chassis. If I could find the... I know you'll be surprised, but thanks to my... That means I spend a lot of time talking to Styx and modeling. The net result is I end up talking to a machine and looking like... It's no big secret. I lost it fighting on the Freestar side. I was a ground pounder. Slogged it out in the trenches with the troops. And did pretty well, too. They pulled me out of the wreckage, but the damage was done. I knew a guy a few years ago who ran up a hell of a tab with me. One day the payment stopped, so I tracked him down. Since I had a legit claim, the city awarded me his property, which amounted to the contents of a storage container. Guess what I found inside? Took me a few months to scrounge up the parts, but... You'd do that. Look, it doesn't take a genius to figure out that, but this person took it too far. Made... Huh. I'm glad you... The lowlife that did this to my buddy calls himself... Scare the crap out of this punk. And it'll teach all the Abside lunatics that... Warlord's one of the disciples. One of Neon's street... A few years back, the gang tried to break in here and rob my place, but Styx put one of them down. He and his buddies have been harassing me ever since. Mostly by... Warlord still swears he'll get even with me. And he came pretty damn close when he somehow managed to disable Styx and sprayed him with paint. It feels like it's only a matter of time before he gets past Styx, and I'm done for. I've got more than you can handle. Styx, how's this month looking?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I'm asking for the sales report.
Understood. Current data shows revenue has decreased 13.7%.
Yeah, so business sucks. Tell me something I don't know, Styx.
Affirmative. The word myrtle refers to a blob of toothpaste placed on the bristles of a toothbrush.
No, Styx, I didn't mean to literally tell me. Yeah, forget it. Good talk. The other day, Styx, I met a miner from Gazal.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
Oh, yeah. I didn't get her either. Not at first. But then I realized she wasn't a miner. She was a gold digger. How did I know? 'Cause all she ever wanted was mine. Get it? Yeah, you get it, Styx. You're laughing under that thing, I can tell.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
You ever get nightmares, Styx? About the war?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I get what you're saying. You just want to forget, but one's got nothing to do with it.
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
No one understands, you stupid piece of tin. That's the problem. Need a weapon? Maybe some.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Applying for a job out of there. I don't know if I can handle a father's life.
Oh, yeah? ¿Pato?
Hey there.
Really is a sharp logo. Kudos to the designer.
I want one of their hats. Maybe a jacket. And some stuff.
How quickly can you get that done?
Riding a cloud. I'd be making a fortune if they let us fish for Chasm Pass. If I have to eat fish for dinner one more time, I think I'm going to lose it.
What I don't sell, ends up in trawl.
We have everything you want out of Neon and more. Come in right now, and you may even have a chance to experience So what do you say? Are you ready to feel euphorical?
Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Velocity or Chimera?
Stay that way.
You kidding? Chimera, all day. Why do you think I'm
I like
Try it. I don't know.
Sometimes
Chimera's nice, but Velocity, that will get you hammered.
See,
you like art?
My point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're
Then
floating
you should
on
see the
the
tag job on the robot at Neon Tag that goes with my best work.
Yeah, I guess you're
Are you in a gang?
Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink
Yeah,
like that anyway?
I'm in a gang.
Well, let's face it, some people
Euphoric is home for people like us. And by people like us, I mean killers, thugs. Now, I haven't killed anyone in a... Only when I have a knife in my hand. That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew. We tried to rob his store and reload our crew. That's when his little toy lost some good disciples in that group. If anything, that freak should be picked. I thought it was pretty clever. If I trashed it, it'd stink for a bit, but he'd get over it. So I took a can of spray paint and put my tag on it. Now, every time that Cyclops opens up that eye, he's gonna see my art on his buddy. Yeah, I do. And I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of line. And what makes you think I will? Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you. Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him we're even. See you soon. I'm watching you.
Micah knows how to make a drink.
Bourbon or whiskey, please, if you got it.
Of course. Coming right up. Welcome. Please, I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking... Customers choose our lounge because they desire a more relaxed... We have no blaring music, no crowds, no chaos. The mood... Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only permitted through... If you desire access to the lounge, otherwise, you're welcome to relax. Not only will you be able to experience one of the most exclusive... The bartender down there is a personal friend of mine. It's a specialty alcoholic beverage. No problem. If you need anything else... Of course, I recommend our house specialty. It consists of mild cold soju on the top, a thin layer of... The initial mildness of Chimera slowly warms the senses, which rapidly... This sweetness braces the palate for the impact of the much strong... I see. When clients come to my bar, they expect a certain amount of discretion, eroding their trust. Because when you work the bar, your clients tend to be more honest than they... And besides, I understand. Drinks are permitted. Now sit back, relax, and unwind.
You good?
Come in and let your cares melt away for a while. I see. Thank you for your business. The man you want goes by the name of Stratos. He's what you would call either way. He's one of the usual lowlifes you'll find at Madam's. He's also a very fervent admirer of Miss Borealis and her work. For fans like him, trinkets... Enjoy your drinks. If you're planning on using Aurora, you're... Certainly. Now you do understand that the fee... Not only will you be able... The bartender... Excellent. Please let us know if... You're always welcome. Right here.
Yes?
Careful.
I'm looking to join a crew.
Sure. Thanks, Micah.
Astrodynamics. Stick me aboard. No more than the average.
Relaxation today.
Why is that?
The members' lounge?
Wish I could, but I can't.
In my experience.
Understandable. In the meantime, please let me know.
Okay, you've made your point. Better than being unemployed, Then you're not hiring.
You good? Love the vibe of this place.
Hello there. On behalf of Euphorica, I'll be happy to provide whatever you need for my private bar. Can I get you anything? Yes. Well, due to the extreme exclusivity of the members' lounge, we like to keep the fact that we offer Aurora. You can rest assured that purchasing Aurora from this... Excellent. We also offer an assortment of beverages. Begging your pardon, I find that fraternizing with the customers can lead to problems. No offense intended. Ah, an interesting perspective. I hadn't thought of it that way. If you're wondering why I'm here, it's actually thanks to Micah. When you're born in Neon, you're either destined for the top or the bottom of the food chain. There's no middle. My family started out barely making ends meet. After my parents lost their lives, I ended up as a street rat. That's when the gangs preyed on me. I fell in with the Disciples. My mother was killed in an accident at the Xenofresh plant. Her absence sent my father into a deep depression. He became despondent. Every night, I'd find him sitting on the edge of the upper platform, staring out into Volai's. One morning, I returned to his usual spot and he was gone. That's why I eventually turned to the gangs. Yes, I did. You see, all that violence, all the drugs and death, I don't know what Micah saw in me, but she pulled me out of the gang. After she helped me sober up, I asked her why she bothered. She told me, I've been here ever since. It's what the people of Neon have labeled the most. It's a miserable life filled with loneliness and desperation. To be a street rat is a curse I wouldn't wish upon even my worst enemy. I apologize if I've dampened your mood. You must understand. But of course, you're welcome to sit back, relax, and enjoy your time here.
No! I will not!
Get up! Get up!
M side is out. The strikers are...
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks. Thanks for choosing Chunks. I'm happy to serve you.
Watch your back around here.
Choose your chunks!
Hi.
Pardon me.
Oh! Need a moment to walk that off.
What is it? Until next time. Hello. Yes, of course. Mm-hmm. Goodbye.
Hopefully Neon treats you well.
Ever wonder how the prince
Walter is very proud of his business. And he should be. His ships are very high quality.
Any luck out there? Until next time. Is everything ready? Remember. Any luck out there? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Hi there. Enjoy your visit to the trade tower.
Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them. Larger than normal. Big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. It's not like people who trade in stolen goods are... Are they?
Code phrases? Under different circumstances, Walter, I think you might have made an adequate smuggler.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
What a great night!
What's up? Okay. Hello.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy drinking? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
just saw our seller walk by. Good job. That's not surprising. This is a deal over stolen property, after all. Anything could go wrong. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. How does that sound? That's why you're here. Hopefully our combined countenance will be enough, but grabbing the artifact and running is an option. Just do me a favor and treat it as a last resort. I have a reputation.
Yeah? Don't you have something better to do?
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind. And I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? Oh, really? And how do you know that? Who talked?
Does it matter? We know you're in a fix, and we're still willing to buy. For the agreed-upon amount.
I got people after me, okay? I can't just settle on what we agreed on. I need more so I can disappear.
That's not our problem. We came here expecting one amount. Now you want another.
You telling me Walter Stroud ain't got the cash? I'll walk out of this booth right now. What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home, shall we?
If you'll excuse me, I need to get out of town.
Shall we head home? Goodbye. Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. It's my employer's property. That's all I need to know. You gonna make me shoot you? Hold on now, we're still talking, right? Yeah? Say that again. My trigger finger is getting itchy. Not sure you can really back up all this tough talk. That's it, we're done.
Meat truck down.
You know, I went to chef school.
So you're Stroud.
Our public relations...
Your security here going... so polite.
Am I to assume that...
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at...
One of a kind.
I have the amount.
Uh-uh.
Now how am I supposed...
I don't know, but you're... What the...
As you can see...
All right.
I think our business is done here. This was a good meeting.
Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we?
Stop right there.
Ah. Slayton must... We don't need to do this.
Hand over Mr. Slayton. It's my employer's You don't scare me. I'm here for the rock. I'm ready when you are. Stop right there.
Ah. We don't need to do this.
Hand over Mr. Slayton.
There a problem here?
Yes. This armed thug was trying to steal our belongings.
I'm going to need you to back away from our VIPs. Now.
Fine, but you can't stay in the Astro Lounge forever, Stroud. Nicholas Slayton's already got your number.
Sending armed men into the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about it.
No, I will not help you hurt down.
Go on!
Stop right there.
Ah. We don't need to do this.
Hand over Mr. It's my employer's prop. Not happening. Hold on. Let's keep Neon Security out of this. Try me if you're so tough. That's it, we're done. You're going.
Ah, gonna take more than that! Neon security! Oh. Once again, I cannot, will not be a part of this.
You have my attention. Did you need me? I am always... So... yes. Goodbye.
Stop right there.
Ah. We don't need to do this.
Hand over, Mr. It's my employer's prop. Yeah? Say that. I don't think so. Is that really how you want it? That's it, we're done. Found one. I've had it.
You have made a grave mistake.
Sending on men to the Astral Lounge. Slayton must be serious about getting the artifact back. We better get...
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP, an A&B, B&E, or, heaven forbid, an MS. But at least then we wouldn't have to worry about a VOP. Am I right?
Well, by all means, feel free to disturb me. I can't wait to hear what you have to say.
I will not aid you in this.
This is it!
Not the best you can do.
Something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He's greased a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out. The same way everything works on Neon. Money. It's terrible at keeping secrets. The CEO of Slayton Aerospace. They're a systems manufacturer. Engines, thrusters. Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
I'll be making some calls.
Let's have a little chat. You're doing Constellation.
Ah, hello. All right then.
Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? Slayton Aerospace is the premier component supplier for a variety of starship needs. I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. I'm sure you do. I'm getting tired of telling you that isn't going to happen. That doesn't sound like something Slayton Aerospace would have the legal authority to do. I'm afraid we just can't book any more appointments today. Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. I'm afraid Mr. Slayton... Ah, there does seem to be a hole in his schedule. We weren't expecting a VIP to come through today. Let me just run a few checks. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
Glad I'm not the only one.
Wait. This clearly isn't the executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right. We've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? For the moment, Slayton will be scrambling his own security teams once he gets wind that we're no longer at his mercy. Our time is limited. I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Doors will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. That's the elevator you came in on. Jump right across the top of it and keep going to the end. Drop down and follow the conduit all the way to the end, past the fork. There's a vent above you. Just climb up. The room below you is clear. Drop down.
I hope wherever you store that, the smell will not be an issue.
Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Security is on full alert. No point slipping through unnoticed now. You'll have to fight your way. Stop. One of the doors leads you right into the open. I'm unlocking a safe route. Opening the door on your right. Go now. Keep going all the way to the end. Wait, there's people in the room up ahead. Closing the shutters. Another robot up ahead. Wait for it to pass, then head straight across to the maintenance door next to the security gate. Go now. Let me just get that for you. You know the routine. Up the vent. It's a short one, I promise. Almost there. Door on the right. Security is on full alert. No point slipping through. There's the door. It should take you outside.
outside. You expect us to climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess after you.
Did you hear something?
Someone's out there.
Do they even try? Good one. Best not to leave anything useful behind.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline. You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although, I do count a few more guns on my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. There is, however, one final detail to disclose. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. If you wish, you will have the opportunity to tell him yourself, shortly.
It seems reasonable that a thief face some form of punishment, does it not?
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine... You know, it's moments like you steal what's... You have what's mine. Although, I do admit, having the co-CEO of Stroud Eklund in my office is quite the opportunity.
How are your quarterlies looking, Nicholas? Perhaps we can add Slayton Aerospace to our supply chain, provided this unpleasantness was behind us.
Yes, I think that could be a most beneficial exchange. There is just the small matter of paying for the humiliation. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, I think it would cement... If that is your decision, you need only tell him yourself, and then we will handle the rest.
Assuming there is no information we are lacking, that seems reasonable.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
You know, it's moment. You steal. You have what's mine. Although...
Perhaps I can help.
Yes. Mr. Musgrove, I think I yield to your judgment. You've more than proven yourself capable of resisting any course of action I attempt to dictate to you.
That seems a bit extreme for the circumstances.
My security brought Musgrove.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life.
Is something amiss? Right.
We should just let him go. No sense in more violence. Until next time.
You know, it's moments like this that you steal what's mine. You have what's mine. Although, I do admit...
How are you?
Yes. Mr. Musgrove, I think... If that is your decision, you...
Assuming there is no information.
My security.
I got my own things to do. I got my own things to do.
You know, it's moments like this. You steal what...
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. Slayton took it all. Probably in one of his secure accounts somewhere.
I'll settle up with him later. Arbitration, lawyers, all that nonsense.
10 years working in aerospace engineering, and they laid me off. You damn right I stole that thing. They tell you if you have talent and commitment, you can go far. But the truth is, it's all about who steals the most and gets away with it. Please, I was just trying to sell a product, okay? Isn't that why we're all here?
Be lenient. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all, even if we have found ourselves working with the man he stole from.
Justice for some, huh? Fine. Rather be caged than dead.
It seems you will have plenty of time to evaluate that sentiment while you are in jail.
I will make the arrangements for Neon security to take him into custody. You're free to leave.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
This was a good meeting. Very productive.
What did you need? Back to it then.
We'll talk back. You're doing Constellation proud.
I guess I should be grateful you didn't put me on ice.
We're only taking meetings with our preferred clients at the moment.
Another day.
Coming. Are spread throughout the settled systems. So you
ever hear that one about the orphan?
rarefied air above the sky. Sprout Equid. Don't just fly through space. Become one with it.
If you have any questions about our spacecraft, don't hesitate to ask. On behalf of Stroud Eklund, our company prides we use groundbreak. You can configure your desired space. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Feel free to have a look. When I was applying for my position here, I wasn't certain. It was Issa herself that approved my application. She's truly a remarkable, compassionate. Actually, I've been working here for only 2 years. I could never relate to the type of clientele that it was comfortable working under Ryujin's banner. And so, he's been to Neon a few times. What I can say is that, despite what's been reported by the media, if you're in the market for spacecraft, please don't forget about it.
Scram, I'm on duty. I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Hey there, intrepid explorer. Ready to make your ultimate discovery? Step through the door of Seaghart's Outfitters and you'll enter a world unlike any other.
You didn't hear this.
Sometimes sticks. Good work. I hope you made him squirm. Then you didn't press enough. But it doesn't surprise you folded anyway. Punks like him wouldn't know what real war is if it shot him in the ass. Thanks. Styx is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble. Styx, how's this month looking?
Have a good one.
Ready to make your ultimate discovery?
You wanna head to Euphorica after work tonight?
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out.
Come on
I think I
in,
need
please.
a break.
Have a good look around.
How about hitting up the rooftops and watching lightning hit the span?
You know, that actually sounds like a good idea.
Great. I'll bring the blend, you bring the chunks.
It's a date.
Nothing more relaxing than watching lightning strikes. Well, as long as you're not afraid of lightning.
Welcome to Sickhart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it. The question should really be, we carry a wide assortment of equipment perfectly. I can promise you, I'm not just using I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring so take your time. Look. Haven't heard that one before. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, this is a prime spot right next to the spaceport terminal. But the bills and the rent... Oh, yes, absolutely. I picked up the habit from my mother. She was an extraordinary woman, wise as well. If she was still alive, she would... You'd think that, right? Anyway, I don't want to bore you. So why don't you help out a poor... I've been at this location for the last 8 years, but I've had a business in Neon. As soon as Ryujin broke ground on the tower, I knew the city would start swarm. I love this business. Absolutely! Here's everything I currently have.
It'll be nice to
I
get
have
away from
plenty of
clubs.
supplies for your next expedition in stock. My dear mother would have said the same thing. The fees, it has not always been easy, but you won't find another store like mine on... Yes, I'm aware of James's objections, but if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good for joining the Alliance? So, really, I don't have a choice here. It's fine in theory, but corruption is an institution here. What can a single... I don't want to seem like a defeatist. Owen Dexler is head of Neon Security, but he is less concerned with crime than he is siphoning. But it's not just him. All of Neon... Really? I didn't know that, but But they have to understand. And why is that? Rosa said that? I remember when her and James... Okay, you've convinced... And tell the Neurals I will come to the next meet. You can't stand up to Neon security?
Corporate skills. Ryujin is hiring the best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
Packaged food? Check.
If you're looking for supplies, this is the place. We're fully stocked and ready. Well, I'll be. I reckon I should have. This whole time.
What did I tell you? You assume the worst in people.
I knew when I told you so. Thanks for your help on this. I don't know if we'll ever get a fix. Appreciate the help. Hopefully next meeting. Thanks for stopping by our shop.
I don't want you to get upset. It'll be so nice.
Stop by again soon.
Majesty decided to come down from his throne and walk amongst us peasants?
Don't even bother with it.
The rule? No Aurora outside city limits. Move along.
Gotta call someone's power
Back
kept
off.
going out?
That's an order, not a suggestion.
The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end what can be accomplished when there are credits to be named.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
I'm all ears.
Yes. Is that it then?
A deal with a man who wanted us dead. I guess we can call that a win. What do you think? Thank you. I guess. Some people call Issa a jewel, but she's more than that to me. I can't really describe it. There's me, and her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon.
You are very fortunate. And I am glad that you see it.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
If you are free soon, could we talk? I have been curious. I know that your role in Constellation was thrust upon you in an unusual way. But that experience does not demand that you stay. You could have delivered the artifact and then left. Why do you stay? They are dedicated in their cause. This is rare and admirable, I think. My past is complicated. And anyone in Constellation will tell you I do not speak much of it. But my family always stressed the importance of having a purpose in life. You must have a reason for being. This group of people, who by rights would never associate with one another, has come together for a common cause. That is impressive on its own, before considering the magnitude of the work they have undertaken. The possibilities it holds. Fun is not a consideration. I am not saying I am incapable of it, it just should never be a priority over other things. When I first came to New Atlantis, I was shocked at how many people go about their business every day like drones. They do their jobs, eat their food, sleep in their beds, all seemingly without concern for anything around them. Complacent. Their experience is so different from much of the settled systems. They do not know how good they have it. There is no struggle to survive here. No great risk in daily life. I'm sure you have seen for yourself that is not the case for much of the settled systems. Hostile environments, dangerous creatures, not to mention the threats posed by other humans. None of that touches these people. Yes, they were. I did not grow up amidst such luxury. Purpose cuts through adversity. I know that all too well. And these people seem to have no idea. I am not asking for pity. I have done what is necessary to bear my burdens, and it has led me here. My family is unique within the settled systems. I grew up outside the bounds of the United Colonies, or the Freestar Collective. My parents, and their parents before them, did not believe anyone outside our family could be trusted or relied upon. You can imagine, I am sure, how existence without ties to others is challenging in space. They believed, and still do, that Anyone who was not part of our family did not share our values, our goals, and was ultimately a potential threat. My time in the settled systems has mostly led me to agree with them. It has certainly proven valuable. Saved me. A few times, without question. For now, though, it would seem you and I have found purpose in Constellation. I believe that is enough. I am pleased that we have common cause, and have enjoyed our time together. Thank you. have been curious. I know you could have delivered. It does seem to be a unique... That is what keeps... My past is complicated, but my family... A goal is something you work towards. An expectation of it. I believe it is sometimes phrased as, when I first came to New Atlanta, they do their jobs, eat their food. Their experience is so... I think if there is no purpose cuts through adversity. I have. My family is unique. My parent, you can imagine. It has certainly proven value. For now, though, it would seem you... I believe that. I am pleased.
Hey. I'm listening. So long.
I have been curious. You could have delivered the art. One that... My past is... But my family... Yes, that is one way of putting it. I am often surprised at how reluctant some... When I first came to New Atlantis, they do their job. Their experience is so different. You believe I am too quick to judge? Purpose cuts through. No, it has not. My family is my parents. You can imagine, I am sure. It has certainly... For now, though, it... I believe that is... I am pleased. Yes? Until next time.
What's on your mind?
Yes, you need... Indeed I do. You do not need to ask. So... Yes.
Do you need...
Goodbye.
Oh, well, okay then.
Can I help? Not at all. Bye-bye.
Let's talk more back at the lodge. Goodbye.
now anyway.
My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
I do not recall that we asked your permission. Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now... You really want to risk a straight fight with an enemy we know nothing about? We need to regroup. Bide our time.
We can wait no longer. Out of here! Prepare yourselves for oblivion.
Will we be stopping for food? I would not mind trying something, and there are plenty of options. Hello. Mm-hmm. Goodbye. Is something amiss? What have you got for me? Right. I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
How is Neon? Are you okay? No? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Star Board. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
None in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rune.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
No settled systems lab made these things, and I doubt one of them made that ship either.
So, we got some weird extra-dimensional beings that coincidentally decide to build their spacefaring vessels exactly like we do. Not so sure about that.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational wave they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. That ship could be anywhere in deep space. Even if we got lucky, a single grav jump and we'd lose them. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
It's good to be out and about.
You have my attention.
Lives get stuffy sometimes.
Yes, we are done.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation. Later.